watching the football game and probably sleeping too. Usually
Probably
sleeping in the
not.
chair. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see if Marianne gets kissed during the
This
show
is
tonight. Hello and welcome to the Diva Days of Our Lives. I am Carrie. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you subscribe on YouTube in particular, you'll get a little pop up saying, hey, guess what? We're live. So, yeah, I highly recommend doing that. Makes life a lot easier. And I'd like to thank all the YouTube viewers too. Our YouTube views are going up pretty significantly. So, thank you guys for everybody who turns in live and watches the show the next day. And I did fix it because we've been off Facebook Live for some reason, and I believe it's fixed. So also on Twitter on live and Riverside on live, you could actually, if you want to call in and ask any questions, you just have to get a Riverside account. And I did try to put it on Instagram, so we might be on Instagram also. So Twitter at Diva Abdul, Facebook, Diva Days of Our Lives, Instagram, Diva_of_Duel, and Diva Duel on YouTube. So I think that's everybody. All right, we have Marianne here.
Hi everyone. You can find me at Mama_Hooch on X. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram.
And Jen?
Hi, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
And from the Witless Protection Program, our friend Anna's here.
That's right. Yes, and Anna is not my real name. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No. Anyway, you can find me on X at Kazi Hooch on X and on Instagram.
Her real name is Anna.
There you go.
Anna.
There you go. I once had ringtones for Anna and Anna. When we interviewed Teo one time, this was years and years ago, I had him say both ways, and then I recorded it, and then when my phone rang, it was, hello, Anna. Hello, Anna.
That's pretty cool. So, sorry, I had a little bit of the sniffles tonight, but I think we'll be all right. So, everybody have a great Christmas.
Yep.
Oh,
How about you?
Nice.
Good, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let's start off. Marianne, you want to tell us what those Demiras were up to this week?
Oh, the mares. Yeah, they were all in the crypt, and actually we got to see all of them at one time because lately we haven't been seeing them. One or two would be sleeping, and Tony finally made an appearance. I think he was on the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They are all concerned about Kristen because she was, has the fever and all that. And I think it ended with Peter Blake came in and they took the mask off. It was Peter Blake, and for some reason Chad and Theo don't know him. Or didn't know him all these years. Was his brother. You think they would have saw a picture, but anyway, they weren't around when Peter was around. Peter was missing. So finally, I think it was Kristen that finally got him to confess or to fess up that it was, that yes, okay, it was me. I'm the kidnapper. And I forget what she said or how she led him there. Does anybody remember that? I don't remember how that happened.
Yeah, he was going after EJ. He was and talking about what all EJ was. He had to be the guy behind everything, and saying, "Oh, well, Theo, he wants Johnny to be CEO," and
that he has the most motive and everything. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And Kristen's like, "Well, she was saying he had motive, but it was more about." He's just super competitive, and then talked about how he got away with everything when they were kids, but he would just blame her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's typical of any brother and
all
sister.
Siblings do that. Yeah.
But his main complaint was, which he's, we needed a reason why he did it. I guess he was just jealous of all these years that, everybody got attention but him, and he is like the forgotten Demira. Like a lot of people forget about Peter, Peter who or whatever. I thought it was kind of lame, his reasoning. All of a sudden he decides to, I guess if they're all dead, then he's going to be the one to inherit Demera, run the company,
Mhm.
right? He'd be the last one, and he inherit everything. So I'm thinking, that's what I got from it.
I
Yeah.
don't think he would inherit everything. He probably would have seniority, but all the ones that have descendants would still, they get.
That's true. There was still, because he didn't go after, he was going, basically went after just his brothers and sisters and Theo because he was CEO. He didn't go
Right.
after Johnny. He didn't go after the baby, any of the other ones that had kids. So I don't know. Just didn't understand all that. But yeah, he did go after Theo. Theo came towards him or something, and he pushed him, and Theo hit his head.
Yeah.
So he and they showed him laying in a pool of blood with his head in the you would think that would be a lot worse injury than what he is. But anyway, I guess he is in a coma, or he's out of it in the coma. So he got hurt. And so they're all talking to him, like, and Tony, they all said their piece with him, like, and so then, so Kristen is talking to him almost like, oh, she's going to go over to oh, well, you're my blood brother.
Yeah.
And, she's saying that she's going to help him. And, so he more or less is, okay, come here. And he was going to, like, take her with him. Oh, he had this thing, a potion or a gas, some kind of gas. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's supposed to poison him. If that thing would have come off, they would all go down. So, and he had already taken the antidote because they asked him, why, he would die too. So he took the antidote or something. I don't know what he was going to do with Kristen. But anyway, as they were talking, she hit him over the head, knocked him out to save the other ones.
With
And
the
it just
femur.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the femur bone. And then he landed on another bone that pierced him, stabbed him. And then the vial just rolls. Now you would have thought when she hit him, didn't she think that thing could have dropped and just broke and they'd have just been dead? But I guess she took that chance, I guess.
Yeah.
But it didn't. And they picked it up. Then it showed them, then they all, who was it? Oh, it was Tony came and to the mansion, I guess, with Theo and Peter, or how, I forget. And he was helping.
He was helping
Yeah.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen. Oh, Kristen was out of it. Yeah, he was helping Kristen.
Chad and
Chad
EJ,
and EJ were helping Theo.
Chad and
And,
Theo.
okay.
Chad
Yeah.
and EJ.
Kat and Rafe were there, right? Because they had
Not
actually
Kat, it was Jada.
Jada.
Jada. But Kat was kind of the one that figured it out. She's
Yeah.
the one
Yeah,
that
she
said,
wasn't
"Hey,
there,
go look
though.
at the crypt," because the she tracked it down. She tracked the caretaker down and interviewed him. I'm not sure. She was like up all night because Rafe came in and, "What are you doing here?" Well, she was, because she was worried about Chad.
Right.
So she was kind of the hero there that got them to think about the crypt. And then they talked to Leo, who confirmed that he did hear. He was another one that heard that something was going on in the crypt.
Mhm.
So, but they had already escaped by the time, right, Jada and Rafe got there. So, and then Javi came with the ambulance and took them all to the hospital. So that's where we are. I think Peter's in a coma on life. Looks like he's on life support.
Yeah.
And Theo is on life support. And then everybody's everybody's calling everyone. They're all coming to the hospital. And Tony was there and talking to Chad and EJ. He had called Anna, and he's thrilled because Anna's like, thrilled. He can't wait to have his reunion with Santa and wishes them all Merry Christmas.
Are we going to see Anna? Because she said she was going to be
Yes.
on the next flight. We are?
Next-
Oh, yay.
Next week, I think Tuesday. If I look into the spoilers right, I think it's Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a picture of them kissing.
Oh, good. That's what I was hoping. We get a
Yeah,
scene.
no, I don't know if there's mistletoe. I don't think there is. It's them kissing. It's their reunion. How much they're on and what they say or what's going on there. But yeah, we do see them. I don't know for how long. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what was going on with the Demeras. They're all rescued now, and some of them are hurt, and so that's it there, I guess. And
Well,
if you want to talk about Kristen.
Well, I did want to talk about Peter though, because they made
Oh,
such
Peter?
a big deal about Peter's return, and the new actor that was playing him, and he's on life support. So, is this the end of Peter Blake? I mean, did we have all
I
this
have a
hope
feeling.
for
I've been
one?
hearing rumors that he's like on shortly. I mean, just a short stint. So
Yeah.
So all this for 2
what
weeks of
was the point?
storylines? Yeah.
And like, what was the point of the storyline then? Doesn't make sense.
What if he escapes though? Not that we care either way, but he
Does-
could be like the Phoenix, you know.
does this tie in somehow to what EJ's doing? Because he came back to, I guess that was last week. I don't know. He came back and told this person that was in there, whoever's in there, that he's sorry for how it went down.
Yeah.
Which the only thing that makes you think it's
That's weird.
Lexi, because I'm sorry about how this went down because Theo's the one that got hurt. Unless it's Stefano, unless it's they're trying to bring Stefano back. I don't know, or the essence of Stefano again. I hope they don't go there.
No.
What about some people are thinking that's Stefan because
Or
Vivian
Stefan,
and Peter
Yeah.
all said he was dead.
and
But I
then
don't
Ray.
think they would bother trying to bring back Stefan.
I
Why
don't
would
think they're gonna
care in terms of the people that are doing this?
unless it's a new Stefan for some reason. I'm
Which
thinking
that would make
another
any
factor.
sense either. Because it doesn't seem like Brandon's back. You think he
No.
would? Yeah.
Yeah. And then Vivian confirmed it with Rafe. Now, she could lie because she doesn't want Stefan to come back. She's the one that kidnapped him to get him away from Gabby.
Mhm.
So she could say that he's dead. And but they'll have a death certificate and something else confirmed it. Didn't he say a death certificate and
She's also the
something?
one that helped Philip commit the fraud for the, you
Yeah.
know,
What
So-
about Dimitri?
those things. You know.
Yeah,
And why-
well, no, he's coming back. So
Yeah, he's
But
definitely.
why would they be so invested in that? You know, other than it can, you know, it can revolutionize and make them a lot of money. But like, I don't know. It almost seems like Stefano would be the most obvious one, but
Yeah.
I hope they're doing that.
Yeah, but if they do, they cannot bring a different actor in. That just
No
does
way.
it's not make sense. That people will be like flipping out. They can't do that. It's like, and anyway, this man would be like 100 and some years old. I mean, really, when you
Unless
think
it's,
about
then it proves the, you know, this.
the found youth or something.
I don't know. I don't get it. It's kind of frustrating.
Unless they found a serum that can keep people alive like that old. I don't know.
I want a serum that lets Kate come and celebrate the holidays with the family and friends. That's what I want.
Yeah. Was
Next
she on
week.
this week?
Yeah,
Next week?
she was
Oh,
on.
She wasn't on this week.
I
Was she
hear it
on?
all.
She was
Maybe
I
it was
think so.
last week. I watched
I
2
guess
weeks
it was
ago.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
week.
was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but she's definitely on at least 2 days next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So we can talk about the Kristen stuff because that was big,
Mhm.
and I gotta say the Kristen stuff this week I thought was fantastic. Not only was
Yes.
she,
Oh, Stacy. Oh my God, the crying and the eyes. Ugh, that was so, I mean, real, right? Realistic to me. I thought she did a great job.
yeah, I mean she was
Elle
the hero.
did.
Yeah, she was the
Yeah.
hero in the crypt, and at the same time too,
Mhm.
you know, she feels horrible about what happened to Peter too at the same time. So,
Right. Yeah. Right.
yeah, basically she probably killed her brother. But there's other stuff. So Brady comes in and starts talking to her, and of course they start fighting. And this what drove me a little bit nuts too was when Marlene and Brady were talking. Marlene's like, "Well, I really didn't factor in the genetics thing as far as treating Rachel." It's like, well, what about? To me, the problem with Rachel is the bad relationship between her parents. That's Rachel's, to me, that's her number one problem. They're constantly
Mhm.
fighting. They're fighting over her. Brady keeps trying to prevent people from seeing Rachel. Like he did it to Kristen, and then he admitted this week he was planning on not letting Marlena see Rachel. So
Yeah.
he's
And
constantly
Kristen never would let Brady see Rachel. So
yeah.
it was like to them.
You know
Yeah,
what
and
though?
the pond, but that genetics thing too, though, that's a big thing for Marlena. I'm not blaming her, but that's a big thing for her not to see because Kristen is every bit as pathological as most pathological people are. So it seems like that could be genetic. Sometimes it skips a generation, but when you see signs early on that you got like a bad seed kind of kid going, you got to get some
Oh
intervention.
yeah, she definitely.
All right.
Yeah, see,
Intervention.
But
of that
look at Brady's side of the family too. Isabella's family wasn't all that sane.
Yeah, she was, but not her father, right?
No.
Mother. Yeah,
Or her
Yeah.
sister.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're all nuts in Salem, though.
Yeah.
Every family has their crazy one. Every family
Gonna
has
say,
their
it's
They're
really
bad
bad when
seed.
Bill's talking to Brady and she's like, but you know what? You've done the best you can. She's like, you know what? I hated it when Claire was in at Bayview
Claire.
over the holidays, but you know, it helped her so much. You know, I'm like, if we list out all the people that have been at Bayview at one point or another,
There'd be nobody left in that town.
they would
Yeah, so like
recommend sterilization of the entire next generation of Horton Brady Demirez.
yeah. Every one of those families has had somebody that was nuts or went nuts or had some kind of issues.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Do you think this mental illness, especially with female characters, that it's played out? Because
Yeah.
we're constantly having characters at Bayview. Like last year, it was Connie. I think Ben was in Bayview at one point. Like I said, Claire. Um, it's getting to the point like every character on the show takes a trip to Bayview. There's a patient.
The
And then
revolving
there was
door.
that Whitley character that kidnapped
Abe.
Abe. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
And we have Sophia in there too.
Sophia, yeah,
And I think Sophia kind of snapped, but I don't.
and Abby had the double personality.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sophia was more stress related. She snapped, but
Yeah.
Yes,
I think she's overall though she's okay. She just went through a rough patch. But I mean, I don't know. I'm getting tired of the mental illness storylines. I think they need to take a little bit of a break from that. But
Yep.
that's me. Yeah, well, Brady. Yeah, like I said, he pissed me off. He didn't want Marlene to see Rachel, and then he did have a talk with Belle, and she did discuss Claire having mental issues, and she's like, "Well, you know, Marlena wasn't working alone. She was had a partner in Kristen." Because he thought Marlena was making decisions for Rachel on her own, and really it was Kristen's involvement too. And Kristen was making the actual decisions. So that kind of softened him up towards Marlena. And she did ask him to move back in.
he said it is time for me to get a new place. Yeah,
which he's not going to. He's going to be having sex with Sarah at the Kiriakis.
he's going to move. Yeah, he's going to stay at Kiriakis Mansion. He's not going to move out. They don't have any more sets to have him have his own place. He has to stay with someone.
Well, it was odd too. She referred to her place as the townhouse. I thought they were in the penthouse. That's two different things.
I thought she was in the penthouse.
Yeah,
Me too.
She said a townhouse the other day, but maybe she just misspoke. But yeah. Oh, there was
or the writers miswrote. Yeah.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Paulina and Belle were discussing the whole Demir situation, and Belle's like, "Well, I don't want EJ to die," and Paulina goes,
Yeah. Well,
she's like, "Well,
I don't either.
He could just go locate someplace else." I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and Peter also told Theo before he pushed Theo that EJ wants Johnny as CEO.
Mhm.
So he left that little nugget for him. And then later on, we see that EJ tells Johnny, like, yeah, I want you running DiMera until Thea wakes up. So basically, EJ got what he wanted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let me see. Is there anything else with the DiMera? Oh, duh, the most important thing. So Brady was complaining he couldn't get Rachel out of Bayview, and Marlena got her out, and they had some cute scenes together. And it's so cute to see her. She was
Yeah.
so happy to be out, and then Rachel sees Sarah and is mortified, and then Sarah's like, "Oh, I got your letter and thank you," and Rachel apologized again. Oh, she did so
Mhm.
good this week.
She's such
Oh,
a
yeah.
good actress, that kid.
Yeah, we're gonna see her name. She's gonna. I won't be surprised, like in the movies or something, or on TV.
Yeah.
As she gets older.
Yeah. What role
I
did
would
she
think.
just get?
Laura Ingalls.
Laura
Oh,
Ingalls
oh yeah.
on the remake. So that's you know
She'll be
big deal
missed
there.
for sure. She's left a definitely left a
Yeah.
positive.
And she was a
Okay.
recast too. We had a different
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
And the first
Yeah.
Rachel was good too.
Yes,
That,
she was.
that
Mhm.
actress was good. Hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah. All three of them did well in those scenes. Brady, Rachel, and Kristen.
yeah, I have to say Lindsay Godfrey does a great job with the kid actors.
Oh,
She
yes, definitely.
Hmm.
and Deidre did too. Also, I mean, obviously they all kind of do, but I just think
I'll do.
Lindsay kind of changes her tone a bit and really, you know, talks appropriately with kids. So Brady was arguing with Kristen, and Sarah's like, "Hey, Brady, I need to talk to you right now." And he didn't want to talk to her because he's fighting with Kristen because Kristen wants to not. She wants to stick to her story that she's the one who shot EJ, and Brady wants Rachel basically to confess. And so she pulls him out of there, and then Brady has Rachel walk in right behind him so you can't see her. And then, oh my goodness, it was so sweet. Rachel just goes running towards her mom. Now, that was a total tearjerker to me. They did
Yeah.
such a great job with Rachel and
Jumps
Kristen.
into bed with her.
Yeah.
And I like how Rachel wants to take responsibility. She doesn't want to see her mom go to prison. And she wants to say that she did it. Which is going to come up that it's an accident. And EJ's not
Yeah.
going to. I don't think EJ's going to press charges or go up against it, or he's going to say it was an accident that she didn't.
Well, Bell's blackmailing him.
Yeah, I don't know. Or Belle's going to prosecute. And it seems like Paulina wants to prosecute it. I guess she doesn't want it to seem like partiality or something,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I would think.
Yeah, Marlena could
Get off.
sue civilly. It doesn't have to be a criminal thing. But
Mhm.
but Marlena's not going to sue her own hospital. That's just stupid. I can't see her doing that. But yeah. So Belle still wants, and Paulina still want revenge on EJ. But all right, yeah. So that was great. Like that's what still pissed me off about Brady, and he's my diva of the week again because he's kept Rachel and Kristen separated this whole time and wouldn't let Rachel see her in prison. So, and then he was going to do the same thing with Marlena. So that really pissed me off. But, all right, let's see. What else do we have going on? Okay. Oh, one of my favorite scenes too, Gwen and Gabby.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Those were good. Yeah.
yeah.
So Gwen invited Gabby over and gave her some eggnog. and she asked Gabby to make a couture dress for her. And we know she was angling to get invited to Leah's wedding.
And then Gabby said,
Yeah.
"What does couture mean?" I'm sorry, because it's Gabby Chic, and well, you know.
And they talk about Stefan and Dimitri. So yeah, because I keep kind of forgetting that Gwen and Stefan were married. I mean, Gabby and Stefan were married. So they both said they pretty much haven't heard from either one of them.
Right. And was
Oh.
Gabby involved with Jake too? And
Yes.
Gwen. I know Gwen was
Yeah.
at the beginning, and then Gabby, Jake, and then back to Stefan. Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Jake cheated on Gwen. Was that with Ava or was that with Gabby?
Oh God. I think it was both.
EJ, you mean? Or
So Stefan cheated on Gabby with Ava.
Ava, right.
Right.
And she cheated on Stefan with EJ. Gabby
Right.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's hard to keep track.
They're
all
I had forgotten that Gabby had slept with
Gwen
EJ.
with Jake, then she was with Chad, right? Or going after Chad. Then she was with Xander, which I think she was going to get back with Xander. Yeah. And I thought she'd get with EJ too. But I still think Kat and EJ are going to get.
Yeah, I
don't
can
know.
see them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there was a little bit of foreshadowing there because Peter brought up to Chad like, "Oh well, EJ slept with your wife," and Chad's like, "Yeah, I still haven't forgiven him for that." So that was interesting because that's a little bit of an ancient history, and yeah, that Chad's
Mhm.
still pissed about that. And the promo for next week, we see Kat and EJ hugging. Oh no, it was. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. It was this past week. Chad sees
Yeah.
Kat and EJ hugging. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yep, and Kat's already volunteered to sleep with EJ, so I don't think she has a problem with it. Oh, and
Okay, but if Rafe says one more time,
Oh,
you're
right.
just an analyst.
But you're an analyst.
I know. But he almost sounds like he's
And what are
saying
you,
anal.
Ray?
But yeah,
You're not doing
but
anything.
he's always like, "You're just an analyst." I was like, "What?" I mean, for one thing, at least she can like put two thoughts
Typical
together.
man.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
did
And she
anyone
should
think
say, "What? You should do your job."
found
Then.
out he found out that Kristen had maybe accidentally killed Peter, her brother, to rescue, to save the other ones. Did you have think when he went like, "Well, I gotta go back to the crypt"? I was like, is Rafe gonna try to rearrest Kristen for the murder of her brother now? He's so dumb.
Yep.
Like, I almost thought he was gonna go on a crusade for that. Like, oh my gosh. Like, let's not go to that stupidity. Oh.
Thank God Jada was there.
Well, I
Yeah.
would think Kristen this would be self-defense or whatever. If he
There
does.
shouldn't even be a question.
Peter
You've got
does.
witnesses in the room that
Yeah,
will all
Yeah, that he
testify that
saved them.
so it should be
Right.
a
They're threatened
non-issue,
with
you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
right.
because of Kat's investigative work, even though she's just an analyst,
You should get a promotion.
Carrie likes that word.
Yes,
No.
an analyst.
Anyway, but I mean, it's kind of like it's almost like he's saying you're just a secretary back in back in the day when
Yeah.
men
Oh,
would try
yes,
to
yeah.
make you feel less than if you were the admin staff or whatever. It's like an analyst is actually pretty important and like helps you dumbasses figure things out for crying out loud. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, but whatever.
I was a Kat's an
I was
analyst on her OnlyFans account. So
yeah. Oh man. Oh jeez. That was a good one.
You liked it. I distracted you. Now you lost your train of thought.
That's it. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, what was I about to say? I don't even care at this point. That was just too funny. It made me laugh. So anyway,
Yeah, Rafe Cat.
but it just annoys that he berates her half the time, and then he finally did say, well, thanks to you, it actually, that tip that you got, like,
Yeah.
she should have said, you mean that one that I shouldn't have gone after because I was just an analyst? Like, you know, ugh,
Ugh.
so
He's
annoying.
just so obnoxious.
Yeah,
I've been telling you that for years, right?
I
always thought
agree.
that.
I thought I liked him with Kate. That's the only time I've liked him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had Javi and Leo decides he's gonna call a cat and pretend to be Dale.
And then Dan.
Yeah,
Dan. I thought it was Dale.
he was trying to rectify some deliveries from the hospital to the clinic. He wasn't even really trying to even disguise his voice. He did it like the first sentence, and then he slipped back into Leo, and she didn't buy it at all. She's like, "Is this Dan?" Yeah. And yeah, so that was pretty funny.
That
But
was funny.
so Javi was trying to tell Leo, like, hey, Gwen was trying to tell you that back off, is EJ's after you. And he's like, I don't care. I have a duty to my readers.
Readers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit egotistical about that part because, yeah, I mean,
But he's funny at least.
yeah. So, and Gwen told this story to Gabby. I thought it was interesting that when she was in Italy, this random guy proposed to her. So I thought that was kind of odd. Like,
Yeah, was that like a made up story just to bond with Gabby, or was that a real story, or like was that just like a girlfriend
You were hitting the
talking
eggnog.
kind of? Yeah, maybe
Yeah, I
so.
don't know.
I don't know. I hope there's not like a deeper meaning to all that.
well, if it's a fake story, all Gabby has to do is ask Leo about it. Like, oh, Gwen told me about
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
because
that's a good point. Yeah, because she said Leo said you should have married him. But yeah, I guess maybe it was they were kind of getting tipsy, and then it was kind of showing
Yeah, all these stories are coming out.
the girl bonding.
Yeah.
Well, I like the girl bonding, and they hugged it out at the end
I did
too.
too. I like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, flat out, Gwen's using her, but I mean, still, I think Gabby does need friends. Basically, all she has is her relatives and her daughter, and Philip, I guess, too. But yeah, she could
They
use
both need friends. So does Gwen.
Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwen's
So does
definitely
Gwen.
on an island. Yeah.
No.
And Gabby even told Gwen, she's like, I couldn't stand Leo at first, but I've actually grown to really like. I laugh at his jokes a lot. And he's really pretty funny, and he was a great, foster father.
And Gwen, I think Gwen really does miss him. Miss
Yeah,
Leo.
I think she
Oh,
does.
yeah.
She does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we've seen the promos. She's in the front row at the wedding.
Oh, good. So she does get invited, or she crashes. One of the two.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the front row, I'm gonna assume you got invited. Yeah. So, is she going to be up to something? Is Dimitri going to show up at this wedding? Is she going to?
I wonder if this wedding takes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this wedding going to take off? Is it going to be completed or interrupted?
Does Gabby have anybody's heart have anybody's new heart on a electrode, like some sort of remote panel of some sort.
Oh,
Gabby tends to do that at weddings. I don't know. Is that Julie? Didn't she?
Yeah.
She had Julie Hart she was controlling. Oh yeah, I remember that. Jeez.
Yeah, oh,
Yep.
Hmm.
All right. So then we move on to the Hortons. And Julie calls Maggie. She wants to postpone Christmas, and then Eli and Lonnie show up. So and I have to say, I'm actually giving Lonnie the best dress of the week.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved her
Oh yeah.
white blouse with the flowers, and then she this really pretty red dress on for Christmas.
Mhm.
But we didn't get to see the twins again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That was so bad that they didn't get
Yeah.
have them on.
No, they're there, but we never see them.
No.
No.
Yes.
Somebody's always watching them.
Yeah, they had Abe and Paulina watching them. And then that's when Julie got the call that from Chad saying they escaped and that Theo was in the hospital shot. And then
Then who took over for the kids? What? Well, who watched the kids?
Johnny and Chanel were watching them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
And Johnny had a nice moment with his dad.
Mhm.
You can see
Yes.
when he ran into EJ at the hospital,
I'm
and
glad
he
you're
said,
alive. Yeah.
something like, "Dad, I'm glad you're okay, and that they found you and stuff." And you could see EJ. Did you see those tears well up in his eyes? That's when you're like,
yeah.
oh, EJ's not so bad after all. And then you realize, okay, yeah, he's still bad.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they the Days Instagram account is constantly posting little questions they ask the cast, and I can't remember how you pronounce Dan's last name, but they asked him about EJ. He's like, "Well, EJ's always a prick." So it was cute. Yeah, so I recommend everybody follow them on the Instagram account. It's very funny.
Yeah.
The questions they ask people. Okay. Yeah, so all with EJ and Johnny, EJ and Chanel, so they do go and see Theo, and then Sarah pulls Chanel aside and say, "Hey, we got your test results." And while Johnny's listening to EJ tell a Christmas story, she comes back from talking from Sarah and says she's pregnant.
Okay, so I must have fast forward through that. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Anyway,
She's thrilled. Johnny not so. Johnny's not thrilled.
Johnny's probably thinking,
Aww.
"Oh shit, we have a
No.
5-month-old, and now we're gonna have another
Or 4-month-old.
baby."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah.
second one will be radioactive, so that'll be fine.
Yep.
It's all
Oh
fine.
God, I forgot about that storyline.
And what is with EJ reading the Christmas story? It's usually somebody more like with the Hortons. This is the first time a Demira did. Is this the first time a Demira
Because he owns the
read the
hospital.
Christmas
Yeah,
story?
he owns the hospital now.
Hospital. Yeah.
Well, Paulina was supposed to do it, and she said, well, she was busy, because of Theo wanting to be with Theo. She told EJ to do it. That's what I had heard. I mean, her say that. I don't know who she told. But yeah, but he owns the hospital. I guess that's why now. So.
Yep. So, and I saw spoilers. Next week it's Johnny and Chanel are already fighting, and I'm like, just found out you're pregnant. Are you
Of course,
fighting?
the hormones going.
Well, what are they
she's got
fighting?
a 5-month-old. But
I don't know. Maybe
that's so annoying. But they should be just as happy about that baby. It's like they fought
See,
so
they've been
hard
happy
for
for too long.
Mm-hmm, that's
Yes.
right. little obstacle.
Probably about him
happens that
taking
way
a
all the
job with
time.
Jamila.
And then,
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister-in-law.
What's that?
Mhm.
What, Marianne?
I said it's happened to my sister-in-law. They were trying and they adopted a little boy from Vietnam. And 6 months later, she's pregnant. So now they're like, they're only 6 months apart.
Yeah.
So, and she had a little
That
girl.
happens. That happens.
Well, they're in their 30s now. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Did they end up having more than one, or was that her only pregnancy?
That was her only pregnancy.
Wow.
Yeah. My sister-in-law? Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Both miracle babies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know a family that adopted a girl from China, and no joke, they took out a second mortgage to do it. Yeah. So
Wow.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Mhm. That's a lot. Yeah.
yeah. It's not cheap to get a child from China. Yeah.
Well,
And they
now
found
they don't even let. I think they put the kibosh on that because they have too many boys and not enough girls. So I don't even think they're adopting out unless the child's severely disabled or something. Then there may be a possibility. But if it's somebody that they view can reproduce, they're not letting those go anymore because they were so dumb to have all those women aborting their girl babies, back in the day.
Well,
I don't
that's
know I don't know how no one did that. For people who are really smart, you would have thought somebody in China would have said, "Wait, the math doesn't work. Eventually, you just have all boys, and they don't reproduce."
Yeah.
But took a while, I guess.
it was carrying on the family name, I believe. They were only allowed one child.
Well, they were allowed
Yeah.
one, yeah, and then also I think it was viewed back in the day that son would be have more opportunities and more
Yeah.
able to.
Girls were not valued.
Yeah. So now I think they're starting to value them a little more because they
Familiar.
realize that they don't have anybody to procreate with.
Yeah. And,
But yeah, I hear you. A lot of those adoptions are really hard to, a lot of countries are really hard to do.
Mhm.
yeah, she's in her mid-20s now, and they found her two sisters. So yeah, that was three daughters from one family that came to the United States.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah,
cool that they found each other.
yeah, yeah, and I think they did get in touch with the parents too, the birth parents. So yeah, but like I said, God bless the people who adopted them because that's expensive. If you have to take out a
Yeah,
mortgage, yeah, bring a
yeah.
child here from
Mhm.
China, that's something else. Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? I didn't even catch it. Paulina was like, "Oh yeah, I found someone to tell the Christmas story," but when he's doing it, she said, "The reading of the Christmas story by the devil himself." It's like, well,
Yep.
you asked him to do
Oh,
it.
geez.
You ask him to do.
You asked him. You know.
Like, why would she ask? I don't know. She could have
That's
so
when
many
I
other
chime
people
in,
to ask.
even though I don't. That's when the EJ that I'm not like
Yeah.
necessarily an EJ fan or whatever, but like that's when the EJ fans chime in with, he
Lynn
just can't win.
Sarah could have. Yeah.
I thought
Sarah,
Dan did a good
Maggie,
job
so
in that scene with
Hmm.
reacting to Johnny. I mean, he said so much with his eyes. It was like
Mhm.
really powerful.
Yeah, and he did a great job with the Christmas story too, and talking to the kids. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh, the other Demira. So we have Chad and Kat, of course, running each other at the square. And I mean, it was nice because they were happy to see each other.
Hmm.
And but then he's
She's
like,
been worried sick about him. Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for her, like, he doesn't even know she did all the work because
yeah.
nobody told
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Because he's
Cow.
just an analyst.
Yeah, yeah.
Rafe's gonna take him.
Oh,
I'm just
there they
glad.
are
All I
hugging
can say
again in the middle of the
was
square.
I was gonna say, was anyone else hoping to God that Jennifer and Jack and the kids weren't gonna show
Yeah,
up in
who's
the
going to
town
see them?
squares?
Yeah,
Just get
me too.
Yeah, I was
or
waiting for
getting
that because Then all of a
Ugh.
sudden she pulled away like, oh, she realized what she's doing. I was waiting. Oh, there's mistletoe up there, right? I was waiting for that, but
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't
it was
say.
right
They
there.
didn't have them two kiss.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I even heard like Brady said it's all over the place. He said, oh, they have that all over the place. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot too. They were only on for a little bit. Holly and Tate. So Tate finally confessed and said, yeah, he's on academic probation and he needs to stay home to take online courses, which he could do that in Paris too.
Well, but he needed to be there for his
With
sister.
Rachel.
Yeah, he needed to be there for Rachel.
I think he
With
basically
Rachel.
said, you know, the main reason I'm staying is because my dad really needs me here with my sister
That's
being
right.
in the hospital at Bayview. But it also works out that I failed a lot of my classes and I have to make up some things. But at least he finally told her, and it didn't. And it turns out it was not a turnoff because you know what did they? I almost got you to spew.
You almost did.
Darn, a little bit better timing, and I would have had you spew
Why
all over your camera.
Thought it would
That
be a
was fun.
turnoff. I know.
No, but you know, turns out
Girls are just smarter.
turns
than
out
guys.
Holly likes dumb
Period.
boys. Whatever. No, anyway. I mean, in fairness to Tate, he had a
Yeah.
heck of a lot of drama going on
Yes,
his first
he did.
semester. I honestly
Yes.
don't know how the kid ended up staying sane, much less. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't have a room next to his own sister at Baby.
Yep, he deserves one.
But anyway, so now was it the Hernandezes? Whose bedroom did they borrow? Did they sneak it? Did Ariana arrange for them?
They
or-
snuck into Ariana's room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ariana's room.
I'll be
yeah,
right
yeah,
back,
yeah.
ladies.
Okay, hon.
Yeah, okay. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Okay, I thought that. Okay, didn't he say something about his cousin saving the day or something?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it was.
But-
yeah. Yeah.
at least he still got laid, even though he failed. Is it really a failure if your really smart girlfriend doesn't
Must have been a turn.
still sleeps with you? So,
Well, I hope they changed the sheets on Ari's bed after they were done.
jeez. Oh.
Yeah, so that was the end of that. So the rest of the week was the Hortons. So Jeremy and Julie kind of gossip about Jen and Chad, how tense it was going to be with them. And then she talked to Hope on the phone, and Bo and Hope are in Hawaii. So, and then Hope
You
asked,
out from being catatonic for years,
Convenient.
and you
Yeah.
finally get rescued,
Yeah.
and you finally
Yeah.
get your life back, and you're basically the same as you were before. The first thing you want to do is go to Hawaii during the holidays instead of spend it with your loved ones. But that's another story.
Yeah.
I know they have to cover for
Yeah.
them because they're not really on the show.
so Hope asked Julie, what's the weather like in Salem? And she said colder than a well digger's.
Yep.
So I don't understand the phrase. What's after well
Yeah.
digger? Yeah. Colder than a well digger's.
Like, I mean,
I don't
somebody's
know.
digging a well.
Like, I've never heard this as a saying. This is an
Me
actual.
either.
Oh, me either.
I've never heard that as a saying, but she didn't finish it, what makes me think it's like she couldn't say the word. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to Google
I don't
that
know.
one, 'cause I've never heard that before. Well, speaking of dirty minds,
Okay, it says ass or butt. I
she
just
couldn't
looked it
say
up. It is
ass.
actually.
Because they crawl
I
back.
know.
Instead
I
of
was
coal miner,
thinking.
they lay
I
on-
was thinking another part of
Ass.
the digger's anatomy because
That's
Yeah.
what I
I
was
didn't say it.
thinking, or they can be on, but I'm thinking they lay on their backs, not their, yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the
it's-
coal mines, they lay on, they crawl, they only have this much room. Yeah. In the mines.
Gosh.
Well, yeah, but
Anyway.
it was a well digger, not a coal digger. It was a well.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I was
oh,
thinking
well.
Gravedigger. To
Well,
be
maybe a
honest,
well,
I was thinking Gravedigger.
Oh no, she definitely
yeah,
said well.
a well digger.
No,
Hmm.
yeah, I just thought it wrong. I
Yes,
just
she did.
didn't.
I was thinking, oh my. Hmm. I don't know. Honestly, I never heard that saying either.
So Maggie,
Oh, well. What are we talking about? Dirty Minds? He said,
Bonnie
yeah.
is writing a book, another one called One Rainy Afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you catch Stormy Night, Rainy Afternoon? She kind
Yes.
of
What was
switched it
the other
around.
book?
Yes.
I forgot it.
Yeah,
Forgot that she had written it.
she wrote a biography. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, the Bonnie Lockhart.
Bonnie.
Forgot
Yeah.
about that. That's right.
And
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Marianne, do you want to tell us what Xander gave Maggie for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Xander came over with this big package. And of course, Maggie right away, what are you doing here? You come over to butter me up, it's not going to work. Smack her.
I know.
So he said, that's not what that's not what I'm here for. I wanted to give you this present. Just open it, Maggie. He said, just open it. So they open it, and it's a new picture of Victor. It was actually a very nice picture
Mm-hmm.
It was.
of John Aniston in a picture because Xander destroyed the other one of his fits, right? So and she said that she just broke down. It was all teary-eyed. She loved it. She thanked him. And so I don't know, maybe he was buttering up her a little bit, but that could have been part of
sure.
it. But it was really a nice gesture. Yes. Yeah.
And Maggie
So,
reminded us that
yeah, that was
the
nice.
person who did the other Victor portrait was Constantine.
Yep.
Constantine.
Yep,
Yeah.
his name
Which
tag.
was, yes. And he did that he had other means, he did that to prey on her,
Mhm.
to get her same reason. So, but no, I think Xander was sincere in that. He felt bad for doing that. And then they talked about him being, she told Xander that Victor always did love you. Although he had a crazy way of showing it,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I always like the scenes between those two. It's kind of like she's his same mother, I guess, because he had a crazy one,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was nice. But he still was. I was going to put my background. I was going to put one from the other year with Xander putting his ornament on the tree because Sarah just left his ornament in the box and he wasn't allowed to have his ornament on the tree. So I thought that was kind of bad. He's still Victoria's father, but I don't know. I guess they don't do that when they get divorced. I don't know. Not all the ornaments. They don't show all the ornaments. It's always different every year, but
Yeah,
but she didn't put Xander's up this year.
there has to be a box somewhere just full of ex-husbands and ex-wives.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, just in case they get back
So
together again.
Who's missing? Who's missing?
Yeah, they go back to the ex.
Didn't Chloe have one when she was married to Lucas, and then it broke or something? And that was like
Doug and Julie.
foreshadowing.
Yeah, Jeremy's was broken. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and while this was going on, Sarah was at the square and runs into Brady. She wanted to show Victoria the Christmas tree. And Brady tells her that Marlena is baking with Rachel. I know. And Sarah's like, Marlena's baking.
The cutout.
And they said they're each other's rock.
Somebody could cook on that.
Yeah, and they spot the mistletoe and they kiss, really kiss. Yep, mistletoe's the culprit. So, so you think they're going to keep going with Sarah and Brady, or do you think they're going to keep going with those two as a couple?
Probably.
I think
I
for a
just
while.
hope he doesn't go back to Kristen.
think
Oh
for a
my
while.
gosh. Ugh.
I kept
Anybody but Kristen.
thinking, oh, they
I'm
were
like
really
anybody.
bonding there. Are they going to redeem her now in his eyes?
She's been a
As I
hero
keep thinking.
twice over, of course. It does all the horrible, reprehensible, disgusting things she's done for the last 30 years.
Yep. Yeah,
Right.
Not.
I can't remember if at one point all three of them were holding hands or if they were hugging Kristen Brady and Rachel. But yeah, it actually was probably
Yeah.
the nicest family moment.
Both,
they've
I think,
had in
holding
years.
hands. And
Yeah.
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 All right. So at the Hortons have their Christmas tree, and yeah, so Lucas does show up, and of course he's being cute and funny, so I appreciated that.
Oh, I
And
love him.
yeah, I wish he was on more often. They need to find him something to do.
Definitely.
And so JJ decides that him and Jeremy, they're going to distract a few of the people and try to leave Jack and Jen and Chad alone. So they all decide to go play Mario Kart. And I thought that was cute. Big. And I was going to tell you, Marianne, and you need to start practicing Mario Kart too, because it's going to happen. You will be playing Mario Kart eventually someday.
Oh, okay. So
Is it still on
The same thing.
Nintendo? Which version of Nintendo are they up to now?
is this like the Mario Brothers?
Yes.
I had the original one.
Is that Nintendo?
I had
Luigi
the
and
original
Mario.
one.
Yeah, I don't know what system it is anymore. So my son started playing
And
it.
there was the Princess.
Yeah. Well, this one, it's just
So this is just another version of the original. Oh,
well, it's racing. You literally have a little cart and you're doing all these
oh, a cart.
it's
Okay,
just a
I got you.
racing game. Usually the big
Yeah,
thing
I
is-
haven't played video games in a long time.
Well, you will be. Trust
Yes.
me. Your grandkids will ask you to play with them.
Yeah.
And
I remember first time I remember playing Duck Hunt. That's
Oh,
ways a
God.
long
And
way
then
ago. Yeah.
Julie, and then Julie
I'm
ended
sure.
up beating
I don't know.
everybody but Thomas.
Yes.
Julie went up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie was winning. Yeah, Julie knows how to play, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. So oh, I didn't say when so Jack and Jen and the kids actually drove from Boston, but somehow JJ ended up flying in from Boston. So that was a little weird that JJ got out and the other ones didn't.
Like, why did they fly?
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, snowstorm. But I just
Oh, the weather. Oh, okay. JJ got out earlier, I guess. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
they were all waiting, and Chad shows up, and his kids go running towards him and hugging him. I have to say, Billy Flynn did a great job too. He was tearing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a good crier too, and then Thomas came over and hugged him. Charlotte, first, but Thomas waited a little bit, and then he did. Yeah.
Yeah. This week was great for reconciliation and a lot of great acting.
Yeah.
Especially from the kids.
And it was like
Mhm.
Thomas waited for a minute and then Chad said, "Hey buddy." And that was like Thomas's like cue that okay, dad doesn't hate me. Like it's okay, things are okay. So like cuz I think he was feeling really horrible cuz wasn't it JJ or somebody was it no, it was Matt it was Jack that was telling Chad that every night Thomas would cry
Yep.
himself to sleep and he might never see his dad again and stuff. Well, I liked the tone that Jennifer and Jack had this time. And I don't blame Chad a bit for being like, I appreciate things being toned down. I really do. But also, you're talking about my children here, and I'm not. No scenario is it going to be okay for me to not be with them. And I thought that was good. He said it in a way that was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of going to trial, they want to do a mediator. So I don't know how that's different. But other than if you
well, mediation, you're
move here.
you're
Jack and
discussing
Jen
back.
move
You're
back.
going
That's
back and
not going to
forth and
happen.
discussing, but like a trial, it's more formal and there's witnesses and all that. And mediation, you're just
I
trying to work it out.
yeah.
So she thought that
I
was a
thought
good,
Jen would give it up after this and just say, oh, "Hey, it's kind of dumb." Yeah,
yeah. So
I don't know.
she thought she was doing the
She
right,
should.
yeah, with the mediation, and he's like, no,
Mhm.
which I don't even know how that would work with mediation
Mm.
in this situation, but yeah. But at least they thought a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
so-
think they saw that Thomas and Charlotte really missed their dad, I mean,
yeah, almost lost him. So yeah, why would you keep the kids from him? So
why would you re-traumatize the kids again?
Yeah.
right. But, yeah, because the kids are gonna. Oh, Thomas will have to testify. Yeah, if it's a trial. But yeah, and there was an odd moment. It was kind of nice because I keep forgetting Lonnie and JJ were a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, that was kind of it was
Yeah.
awkward, but then it was awkward at first, but then it was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
yeah, because JJ's still feeling guilty about shooting Theo, and Lonnie's like, hey, I shot somebody too when I was a cop. So yeah, so that was nice that he actually has someone he could talk to about that because that's something. Unless you've gone through it, there's just no way you could relate to that type of situation. So I thought that was nice. And then it kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, JJ was gonna kill himself a few years ago, and Gabby's the one who
Saved him.
saved him. Yeah. So okay. All right. Yep. So, and then I did actually write down all the ornaments, but it that they hung up and they should on the tree, but I don't think that's that important to say.
Yeah. There's people online on this group I'm in. Sometimes there are people arguing, why wasn't this one on? Why wasn't that one on? Why wasn't this one on? They're going to be different every year. They can't put everybody that's been a Horton. Like they didn't show Marie. They didn't show her, but
Right.
did they show Laura? I don't know. I know it said Mike
Laura,
and Jerry,
yeah,
Bill,
Laura.
and
They
Laura.
didn't-
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no Marie, there was no Tommy.
There was no Tommy. There was no Addie. A lot of times they do Addie, but they did Bo and Hope and Sierra and Ben. But yeah, they can't do everybody every year. So, but yeah, the main ones basically that are there. So, oh, Thomas sang Silent Night too. Or were you going to say that?
Yeah, that was next. Yeah, he did a great job.
I just happened to think of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did good. He started, they all joined in, but yeah, he's good.
Just singing the first line by yourself would be.
Oh yeah,
that would stress the hell out of me out.
Mhm.
I'd be like, no way, I'm not doing that. So yeah,
Mhm.
so that was really nice. And yeah, I mean, I would say Thursday and Friday was just tearjerker episodes. I watched them twice, even though I knew what was going to happen. I still cried the second time I watched them.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have a diva and diva of the week?
That's Brady.
Rafe.
I wasn't even thinking. Oh, Rafe. Yeah.
Rafe.
Rafe.
Yeah. All right. We'll give it to Rafe.
Yeah. Even though you're pissed at Brady. Even though you're pissed at Brady.
Also, there's a football moment as well that the Ravens won. So how does that affect? How does that affect you guys?
We just have to win one game out of the last two.
We have to win one of the last two.
Yeah, and the Raven, it would help though.
Cleveland tomorrow.
But the Ravens have two more games too, right? So
actually, we played them the last game of the.
Oh, it might come down to that.
That's what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. We're gonna lose
Cleveland
tomorrow.
Will lose tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have to play the Ravens for the of course.
And they'll probably make that the Sunday night football game too, if it comes down to it. But yeah.
Oh, that'll be a Sunday night one with the Ravens.
I bet you it will be. If it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I don't know if they do the flex scheduling anymore.
Mm,
That when they move games around to make the better game the Sunday night game. I don't know if they did that this year.
yeah.
So
And if
How
it's
can they
already
do that for
decided,
the fans? That's really crappy.
what'd you say, hon?
That's really crappy to do to the fans. Cause what if you got kids and it's a day game that you got tickets to, and then they make it a night game?
Or you have to travel. 'Cause a lot of people,
Yeah.
jump in the
Yeah.
car and go home after the game. Thinking the game's going to be over at whatever 4 or 7 o'clock, and it's going to be really like 11:30 to midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't do flex anymore. I don't know. I really didn't notice this year. But so next week we have Leo and Javi's wedding. Like I said, Gwen's there. I saw Chad was there. Gwen does have a nice dress. Tony and Anna, and they're kissing.
Oh,
Stephanie and Alex sounds like he has a surprise gift that he didn't give her. Steve and Kayla, Marlena
is it
and
something
Ron.
that could be antibiotics?
I'm sorry, hon.
You said Alex has a surprise gift. Is it something that can be cured with antibiotics? Oh, sorry.
it's a ring. He's going to ask her to marry him. I know that's what it. I don't. That's what,
It's gonna be like Joy had a baby. Now the baby's going off
oh,
to
that
college.
baby's going to show. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have Marlena and Roman next week.
Ooh, what's that all about?
Yep. And then Chad and
Wow.
Kat again. They run into each other at the hospital. So they're going to stay away from each other for like 5 seconds.
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chad looked really happy to see her when when
Oh,
they ran into each
I got to say,
other.
this is probably the first week I've really found Billy Flynn to be attractive. Like he usually doesn't do it for me. I think it was the beard.
it's the
Mhm.
scruffy beard.
Made him look a little bit more masculine. Yeah.
Mask. Yes.
Mhm.
He has beautiful
Mhm.
eyes. You're looking
Yes.
at beautiful
Mhm.
eyes. Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
I think the beard makes his eyes pop a little more. So
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. And do we miss anything this week?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
All right. Oh, well, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and
Yeah.
Happy New Year's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up.
New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year coming
Yeah.
up.
New Year. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys next
Jamie,
week.
you gonna be in front row of the ball dropping?
Nope.
Right?
No.
Front row on my couch.
On my couch.
Yeah,
I'll be
yes. You and me both. You and me
Yep.
both.
Yep.
I hear you. Okay, well, take care, everybody.
All right.
Everyone.
Everybody.